Hey guys, how's it going? So back here with my mate David. He's just going to show you a bit of the gear that he uses in the bush.
Nice. So I'm an outdoor instructor as my you sort of call it a job. It feels like playing most of the time, but yeah, I work as an outdoor instructor, and it could be way up in the Wops rock climbing, or it could be out kayaking, or doing a bit of bushcrafting stuff, multi-day tramps, caving, the works. But a lot of the basic kit doesn't really change. So I'm going to unpack my pack. This is the stuff that gets thrown in the van, or or whatever it is. So here we go. Most important is a bit of closed cell foam. Nice wee square. Seems to always get attacked by the cat for some reason. Something about a magnetic attraction to closed cell foam, but this lives on the outside of my pack. Basically I'm a bit of a sucker for comfort. If I can rip that out and have a dry butt for the day, then it's all good. Alright, next up, second most important thing, water. Yep, and a shameless plug for MacPack, but yeah, it's been a pretty good bottle, a full litre in there, and yeah, it's not worth going anywhere without it. So yeah, there we go, the two essentials, good seat and something to drink. From there we start blowing apart the kit a bit more, and this is kind of all just in the order I threw it in, so not by any means the order it gets used in, but I've got a wee fire lighting kit, okay, a must have. Yeah, if you're wet, cold and miserable, good shelter and good clothing is going to give you all the warmth you need, but the fire, the psychological side of that, and the ability to get a bit of hot food in you is just, yeah, well worth it. Always near the top, a good raincoat. We are in Southland. The two essential pieces of gear, a sun hat and a raincoat, and you're probably going to change between them 3 or 4 times a day. Pineapple lumps, yeah, enough said. Alright, moving down a wee bit, I've got 2 wee kits. Now, I expect my bed to drop in the water. Anytime I'm packing, I pack it as if I'm anticipating to push it underwater and float it down a river for a bit, and that way I know my stuff's going to be dry no matter what. So I've got 2 wee kits here. One's my fix-it kit. It's got all the little bits and pieces to fix most stuff, or yeah, even start a wee fire or patch things up. Second kit is my first aid kit. Okay, it's the fix-it kit for me, or more commonly for students. And it's just the quick go-to stuff, so a bit of stuff for blisters, patching stuff up, a little bit of lip balm and things like that, but we'll blow that apart later. Alright, getting down in here, this is my first aid kit. Well in excess of what you'd need for personal trips. For a personal trip, my first aid kit doesn't get much bigger than this. There isn't too much you can't fix with a bit of wooden duct tape. So yeah, that's that. But for group sessions, I've got the Big Bertha, and that'll fix the lot and keep somebody going for quite a while. Also got my clothes bag. So normally out in the bush I'll wear a t-shirt and shorts. I've got good socks, good boots, all that sort of gear. But then you want to have a little bit that you can throw on top for keeping nice and warm. Okay, if you let yourself get cold, you're putting yourself on a bad foot to start with. You don't want to let yourself get cold to start with, and that way you never have to warm yourself up. Alright, and that's pretty much it, short of my my toys. So
Awesome.
Always a stack of plastic bags in there as well. You never know when you're going to need them. But these are the Big Berthas. These are the guts of the survival.
I got a swimming pool.
Not yet, bub. What's this?
A knife.
Kind of. It's a big saw. So far bigger than you'd really need in the bush. But I use this one for kayaking, being able to clear a bit of deadfall over the river, right through to shelter building or getting a bit of firewood for camp. So that's a nice wee silky saw. I absolutely swear by the silkies in terms of cutting power for size and weight. It's absolutely brilliant. So it's a similar weight to the wee Barco Laplander, but yeah, well, near on twice as long, and yeah, cuts like a beast. And then my baby. This is the beast itself. So yeah, after breaking a knife of another brand, which I won't mention because I still quite like the brand, yeah, so some just moderate batoning, managed to snap this survival knife. So I splashed out and yeah, invested some big coin in a true survival tool. I got the full kniving A1, and as you can see, yeah, it gets some use. It chops some serious business. It did come with its own sheath, but I ended up making my own just because the existing sheath wasn't easy to take on and off, whereas this one here I can clip it where I need it. And the existing sheath also had a wee bit of a rattle to it. Now, yeah, I spent a lot of time walking in the bush, and so that's a wee bit of time to get sick of a rattle. So yeah, I ended up making my own out of a bit of Kydex. So that's my kit. That's the basics. On top of that, I'll often throw in shelter of some sort. So maybe a tarp, maybe a tent, maybe just my hammock, but some sort of shelter and some sort of cook system. And I've got everything from a big group pot right down to a wee stainless mug. And yeah, we just sort of play that by ear depending on what the trip is. But that's my pack, and it all goes in a nice wee Deuter pack. I got the skinny version just because I do a bit of climbing, so this is actually a ladies fit. It makes me feel pretty, but it also means that it's nice and skinny and stays out of the road of my elbows when I'm ice climbing, things like that.
Cool.
Oh, yep, last little bit in the lid. Always got the essentials. Good spoon. Okay, you never know when you're going to need to crank into that creamed rice. Instructor special. Waterproof notebook. And believe it or not, yep, even though I play outside, I am literate. So yeah, just taking notes for medical stuff, or if I'm teaching, it's always nice to have a bit of structure to it. And a warm hat. Like I said with the jacket sun hat swap, a warm hat also ends up in that equation as well. Inside the lid, we'll see what we've got. Bog roll. Okay, poop tickets, you always need them. Well, you only need them when you don't have them. If you have them, you don't seem to need them that much, but yep, they always go there. And yeah, that's the kit. Pockets, that's the other part of it. So even though I've got all this gear in my pack, always got my pockets. You saw the notebook, I carry a pen. This is a nice wee Bokeh Plus tactical pen. Okay, it makes you about 17 times cooler. Also, I like the fact that it's waterproof and won't break. This thing's been dropped off stuff, crushed against stuff, and yeah, seems to have held up well. And also hasn't been pinched. Okay, everyone can steal a big pen, but everyone knows who this one is. So yeah, nice one, Bokeh. Cell phone, and believe it or not, I got this from a great friend of mine a couple of weeks back. So this is the Rat 1 by Ontario. Awesome wee knife. I've been every day carrying this for every day since I got it, and it's even shuffled the trusty Leatherman out of my pocket for a few times. So yeah, I'm absolutely stoked with it. It's held an edge beautifully, took a really nice sharp edge, and has been, yeah, a joy to use. So cheers for that, Ezra. I'm stoked with it. So there we go, that's my pack in my pockets.
Sweet.
What do you reckon, Blake?
Good.
Nice.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.